weather's a little different to the last time we were here. It's colder, it's wetter, but we are here and we have different tactics this time. I arrived in Fort William yesterday morning on a sleeper train. You don't get much sleep on a sleeper train when you're sitting in the seat. So I opted to make my way up here nice and slow yesterday afternoon, set up camp, and just regenerate just a bit. Get that little bit of rest that I needed, and now we can just go from here up the CMD Arete and on to Ben Nevis, which is currently its namesake, the mountain with its head in the clouds. And that's cool with me, because I'd rather it be the mountain with its head in the clouds than the venomous mountain. So if we get the cloudy mountain today, that's fine. I don't want the venomous mountain. So the tent wasn't pitched great, because what I failed to remember was, obviously, it's very difficult for pegs to get into the ground in mountainous terrain. When you're talking about pretty much solid rock, it's very difficult to get the tent how you want it. Got the midges swarming right now. We had quite the war last night, and you could check that out in the behind the scenes. But here's a little sneak peek of that. Jesus! I just opened the door and they're all waiting outside. Currently only 2 degrees on the summit of Ben Nevis, so I'm hoping it warms up a little bit by the time we get up there. Weather-wise today, obviously blustery, showers and proper rain is coming this afternoon, so I'm hoping we manage to get up and maybe halfway down by the time that rain does come. So one of the mistakes I made last time we were here was missing the turning onto the boggy path, and that cost me time and it cost me energy. So this time I am aware of that and it shouldn't be an issue. I'm looking for a tree and we hook a left once we hit that tree. Lots of cloud cover, as you can see. We got cloud cover on Ben Nevis and cloud cover even on the CMD. So what I did before we even started this was put the waterproofs on, and that will save us a bit of time and save us from getting potentially wet as we struggle to get the waterproofs on in some torrential downpours. Like that, for example, we just got hit by a pretty decent downpour. There's nowhere to take cover, nowhere to take shelter. You're just totally exposed, but yeah, we got the waterproofs. The sun's shining on Torlandee and Fort William over there, but it's not shining here. The wind's pretty strong just down here and we're only just over 1,000 feet. So I can imagine it's going to get a tad breezy once we get up there. So we've got the fork here, one path veers to the right, one veers to the left. We're going left. So it looks as though the boggy path has eased up, it's not so boggy now. Gonna find a big old rock to take 5 minutes on, get some water and a snack. Cherries, almonds and oats. Good energy boost. Our current elevation is 1,358 feet, so let's keep going up. the sun has come out, and when it does, it warms up quite nicely. So not too much further and we'll be reaching the little boulder fields up there, and then I believe we'll be almost at the top. We got rain down there, hopefully it stays down there. We just got the sun coming out now, and it gets pretty warm when the sun comes out. It's nice. We're not all that far from the top of the CMD right now, but as I turn behind me, that rain's getting closer and closer. And so far, during the ascent, we haven't had any rain. Yeah, we're about to get smacked in the face by that rain. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And here it comes. Are we almost at the top? I don't know, because I had this earlier. Well, a ledge up there, you can't see over it until you get closer, and then you see there's another ledge above that. Yeah, still a little ways to go. So just to the right of us here, you have the halfway lock. It was good to know that we're over halfway. I must have came up a different way last time, because last time I came across these little streams I was hoping to replenish the water at, but I haven't came across them yet. I see a little waterfall up there, so once we reach that, we'll take 5 minutes, replenish the water, replenish the fluids, and then we'll crack on. Oh, it's cold. Got caught in a pretty decent downpour right now, which is nice. I've thrown the backpack cover on to keep everything dry in there, because the last thing I want to do is set up camp and my sleeping bag's wet and my other gear's wet, especially when it's not as warm up here as it is down south. So yeah, I imagine that would be a long night. But with the wind and the rain right now, these are some pretty brutal conditions. Getting slapped straight in the face. It's pretty cold. Current altitude 3,203 feet. The arete is that way, clouds are that way. Slow and steady, Chief. Slow and steady. Elevation update, 3,750 feet, and I've lost the path. See, it comes up here, goes along here, and it stops at all these rocks. I'm assuming we go that way. And I was correct, I found the path again. On the way to the Carmore Janek, which, if I remember correctly, is Big Red Peak, and the arete is just in sight there, so we're getting closer. You would not want to fall down there. You just gotta keep rolling and rolling. Probably die. Yeah, die. A little dicey. A little dicey. on these rocks here, doing a little bit of scrambling. Again, it's all new terrain. I'm not used to any of this, but it's quite fun and terrifying, this mix. We're reaching a peak of the Carmore Jarak in the wind and in the rain. But eventually we got there. Pretty strong winds. We made it. Summit of the Carmore Jarak. Currently 4,002 feet. Now we've got to go down a little bit to go back up. So, on to the arete. We're making some good time across the ridge here, but with all the rain, everything's just a little bit slippery in places. So slow and steady, Chief. First time we've been out of the wind all day. So excuse me while I take advantage of that. Although I can't stay too long, time is getting on. If it takes 4 hours up and it takes 4 hours down, then it's going to be relatively late by the time we get down. So we do need to crack on, and once we are down, I need to find a place to pitch up. It's got to be a place where there's a water source nearby, and I cannot wait to get these socks off because they are wet. Little by little. If I drop you, you're gone forever. I cannot do that to you. I will not do that to you. Fucking Jesus Christ. Going up. Didn't expect it to be like this, unless of course I missed a turn. That's believable. This ain't fucking ideal. It ain't ideal at all. We're making our way around the ridge and changing our course of direction slightly, bringing us back into the wind. wait to go down. People play video games on YouTube, they play with toys, they do other things. So why am I doing this? Super cold wind and rain right now. Make my face numb. Oh, I've got super bad cramp in my thigh. Oh, the pain. My legs are getting real wobbly. And we still need to get up the summit. There she is, just in the distance, peering through the clouds. How very imposing. Well, this is it. We've reached Ben Nevis. Now we're going to ascend straight up this boulder field, and we'll see you at the top. Oh, we're playing that fun game again. Pop you down. I climb up. Backpack nudges in the stuff, gives me a little shake, wakes me up a little bit. Where the f do we go now? Ah, it keeps kind of disappearing. Right now, I ain't got much time for mistakes or much room. Issues with this one. Now getting tired and the legs wobbly. Confidence is going a little bit. But the good thing is I can't turn back and I can't go down. I just have to keep going. So we're gonna have to do it, aren't we? Gonna have to do it on our bums. Get down low. Foot on there. Easy as that. Easy as that. The path's gone again. I assume it goes this way, so I assume it just continues. So just start making our way up these boulders in the same direction. That's an interesting looking rock. Just stood up. We've got to be up. Got to be at the summit soon. This has got to be it. It has that rock, because that's got to be something about something, right? Has to be something about something. Some wobbly, some not wobbly. Whoa, slippery. Woo! Come on, baby. Come on. It's nothing. The rock is nothing. Which means we keep going that way. That's got to be it. And then we'll be there. Come on. It cannot go any higher than that. Oh, okay. Now I see something purpose built. We can get over there. That way. And this is the summit. That's dead. My day is made because the amount of energy it takes, the amount of kind of shit that gets the heart beating. Come on. Oh, that's not something. It's not Ben Nevis, because that would have been far too easy. That's Ben Nevis. Well, at least now we know where we stand. Let's get up there and get it done. Iciness. It's like ice on our face. Tracking poles. Die, come on. I'm gonna have to switch the camera off now. I'm just running out of energy and running out of time. So I'll update you if anything needs updating. And if not, I'll see you at the summit. Got a building up there. Maybe that's the old observatory. We ain't closer. It's not an old building. It's just some rocks. Amazing how your eyes can play tricks on you in these conditions. From far away, it looked like some old building. It's just some rocks. We are on top of the United Kingdom. My hands are absolutely frozen. Oh man. We made it to the summit of Ben Nevis. It's freezing. It's super cold. So let's go quickly check out some of the sights that are around. So we've done it, the summit of Ben Nevis. Now I can do what I came here to do. You see, my boy loves rocks. Every time he sees a rock, he'll say rock, and he'll pick it up, carry it around. So what better rock than one from the highest point in the United Kingdom? It's got to be a good one. Rock. This is for you, my boy. I love you. Now let's get down and hope I don't lose my fingers. All tucked away into our sleeping bag, nice and warm, toasty warm. So we reached the summit around 5:30. Had a look around there. Around 6 we left and got back to camp here at 9, and that's what they reckon, 4 hours. They reckon 4 hours up, 4 hours down. Don't know what happened on the way up. I assume it was with all the filming going on. It was stop start, and really ate up the time of getting up there. Right now I'm going to crash because I climbed the mountain. So I'll catch you guys in the morning. Been there, done that, on the summit. Didn't manage to get much filming done last night. I got back late, hadn't had anything to eat all day. All I wanted to do was get something in my stomach and get to bed, and that's what I did. Woke up this morning, struck camp, slept like a baby, but I am feeling it today. Just a little bit, but still, on to the next adventures.